This is I Got a Story to Tell with Boo Sims. I'm Boo Sims, that's me. And today's story is about how the homegirl almost got me beat up by Suge Knight. The Suge Knight. Big red jacket wearing Suge Knight. Clifford the Big Man, the Suge Knight. So, anyway. So this story starts in Oklahoma. We're in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. So we just finished up a show. So we go back, we wake up the next morning. We had a show there the previous night. So new concert. It's in Las Vegas tomorrow. So bam, like bet. But we gonna fly. But we flying to Vegas. Instead of driving the bus this time, we flying. So we flying to Vegas. This is my first time ever flying to Vegas. Now, like growing up, my mama's favorite city in the world was Las Vegas. So I always dreamed of going to Las Vegas. I always wanted to go to Las Vegas. So mama's favorite city in the world was Las Vegas. So I'm getting off as we flying in that night. It's the most beautiful thing I ever seen in my life. All the lights. So I'm instantly like, man, I'm in love. So we get to the airport, we get our stuff, So cuz, he stay in Las Vegas, but he like, my cousin, he was staying in Las Vegas. So he like, I stay in the mountains though, where it snow. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, man, that's cold-blooded. He like, before we go to the crib though, I'm gonna take you down. So we go through, we leaving the airport, we riding through the strip. And as we riding through the strip, now this like, as we riding through the strip, I'm like, man, this is beautiful. Just all the lights. I'm an ADHD baby, so the lights, they got me going crazy. Oh man. Looking around, just, oh man, this is wow, man. So then he showed me. Right there, that's where we working tomorrow. So then we leave off the strip, you know what I'm saying? So we go to cuz house, we go to his wife, you know what I'm saying? She cook us some nice traditional dinner from where she from, you know what I'm saying? Fire hitting, you know what I'm saying? The rice head busting, you know what I'm saying? So we go to sleep because we had already been on the road for like a week and a half, going on 2 weeks. So we ain't on nothing. We go to sleep, wake up next day, show, you know what I'm saying? We get up early, I take care of some stuff, you know what I'm saying? So at this time, the artists come in, we checking the artists in, getting the artists in their hotel, getting the artists in this room or whatever. Getting the whole entourage, everybody settled down, management, the gang and everybody else. So we getting them settled, getting them what they need or whatever. So show later on that night. So we, pull up to the venue, they hear the sound check. So I'm like, man, this crazy. This gonna be amazing. So it's inside the show, it's inside of the Flamingo. Right? So the show was inside the Flamingo. And the Flamingo Hotel, Casino, and Resort or whatever. That's where the show was at. So as we pull up, line crazy. Now mind you, the artist that we got, you know what I'm saying, is for that night was Waka Flocka. And this was like his first time ever going to Vegas, first show ever in Vegas, all that. So it's a big deal. It's kind of like a big deal. So, bam, I go, showtime, 2 hours. So everybody's setting up, I get dressed, head over there to the casino, assume my position. So maybe so when I get there, they say, all right, so this girl, so they like, okay, you gonna be working with her tonight, she good people, we trust her, you know what I'm saying, she our people. So Nah. Earlier that day, we sitting on a tour bus. So that's when I met her, and they tell her that's who you gonna be working with. She good people. So we vibe out, we kick it for about 2 hours. So then everybody leave, we go get ready for the show. Get ready for the show or whatever. And so we get back, now me and her, we working the door. They like, all right, so this what you doing, you taking VIP tickets, you know what I'm saying? Anybody want a table, it's $1,500 a table. So I'm like, bet, all right, like $1,500 a table come with 3 bottles. So we like, bet, you know what I'm saying? So we doing VIP line. So as I take a peek out before the doors open, the line is long. It's long. But I ain't never seen so many fly motherfuckers in my life. Now, I done been everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere. But I ain't never seen nothing like this that night. So as we letting people in, I'm talking about beauty queens, ball players, boxers, you know what I'm saying? Everybody coming in there, them it's slapping. Some people already had they pass, so we take the pass because they already paid for their VIP. If you didn't, you pay us, bust us down $1,500. So, people come in with their entourage, it's groups of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or whatever. So, and when I mean everybody was there, I'm talking about like you ever heard that Outkast, Players Anthem? Like, man, the scene was so thick. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. All the players, all the hustlers. I'm talking about loonies on these fools, G. It was the pimps, the players, the hustlers, the ballers, the shot callers, all of us. They was out, we was out in full throttle. I promise you. So, I'm like, damn, we finna eat. So, and then we got Waka Flocka on the show. And this at the time when he had the, girl, let me do it with those, let me see you shake it, what you do it with no hand. That joint with Wale, right? So, the club already going crazy. Fam got like hottest songs in the country, you know what I'm saying? So right on the radio, you gonna hear this every hour on the hour, every station, you know what I'm saying? So they done did radio runs all throughout the Southwest and everything, you know what I'm saying? So it's up, G, because the show before that in AZ, cracking. Show before that, Oklahoma, cracking. I got stories about all of them too, but you know what I'm saying? So anyway, back to Vegas. So we letting people in the doors and stuff. We let them in. This is my first time like really real life seeing pimping. My bad. I apologize. This is my first time ever really seeing the game being displayed on a high level besides on TV. Like, I've always seen the game, but on the level that it was being displayed upon this time, it was amazing. It was crazy. I ain't never seen it done like this. You heard me? I ain't never seen it done like this. You heard me? So, they coming in, bro, and it's getting packed. So, at the time, so I'm getting the bread, if they ain't got no ticket, so I grab the bread. Then we putting that bread up. We getting that bread up. So we getting that bread put up. So now, you see all these I'm talking about diamonds. He got diamonds and stuff everywhere. They flaunt, bro. I'm just thinking about it. It was a man. Hey, bro, it was a hood heavy. It was crazy that night. And so, at this point, let's see some people in line. So this dude comes in. He got this white fur coat on. Talking about big diamond chain, white gold pendant. You know what I'm saying? Big boy pinky ring, big white fur cap. You know what I'm saying? Had like a suit. But bro ain't had no shirt on up under the suit. So he had two of the baddest things I ever seen on the side of him. Matter of fact, he had three on with him. He had three. So he say, you know, he already paid. So we pull his name, and bro on the list. So as he going in, he come in. So it's another one behind him. So now he just got one chick, but he got like 3, 4 cats with him. So he give us his ticket, you know, he going in. So his whole entourage coming in. So somebody back there, so you know, the lady he look at the chick, she turn around, she tell me like, him, you know, he with us. So as all this going on, I ain't really paying attention to who right here though. So this cat slides through with that entourage, with this red coat on. So she asked the dude like, he with y'all? So he keep walking. He just walks through. He keep walking. So the one cat, you know, he was with the second dude, right? He was with the second dude with the chicks. He was with the second player with the chicks. Second P with the chicks. So he like, nah, bro ain't with us. So she look at me. And I'm looking, and I'm like, dang, in my head, I'm saying, man, I know that ain't who I think it is. So at the time, this around time, man, he might have been, Suge might have been going through some stuff, you know, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I ain't in the industry or none of that, but I just know what I used to see on the news and the articles and stuff, you know. He wasn't as up as he used to be when I was a kid at this time. I'm older now. And so she like, boo, he ain't pay. And I'm like, who ain't pay? She like, him. I'm like, him? She like, yeah, you need to go over there and make him pay. I'm like, tell him he gotta pay or he gotta roll. So I looks at him. I look at her. I look at him again. I say, man, you gotta make him pay. I say, B, do you know who that is? I say, you gonna make him pay. I say, man, I'm from East St. Louis. And that's a long way from here, dog. I say, man, it's a long way from home. I say, you make him pay. I say, you don't know who that is? She like, he just a regular guy. I'm like, no, baby. I'm like, that's Suge Knight. And she like, who? I'm like, Suge Knight. Death Row Records. Suge Knight. I mean, now granted, she like, so she was like Asian American. She Asian American, so she probably really didn't know though, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Suge Knight, Tupac, Biggie Smalls, East Coast, West Coast. Bro, no. I'm like, man, he good. I'm like, I'm straight. We gonna act like we didn't even see him sneak in. So that's what happened. So, bam. You know, man, probably about 10 minutes after that, you know, now when I told you all the P's, all the players, all the hustlers, all the ballers, all the shot callers was in the party. But what I didn't tell you, the gangbangers was there too. The Bloods and the Crips. Bloods, Crips, bro. Like I told you, I'm from East St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? We got gangs. We got GDs, Vice Lord. We had Metro. You know what I'm saying? Small factions of Bloods and Crips when I came up. It wasn't really like that. You know, as I got older, it became more Bloods and Crips where I'm from. But at the time, you know what I'm saying? And then me, I ain't bang. I ran with hustlers. So I ran with Bloods, Crips, you know what I'm saying? Mexicans, white. I ran with the hustlers. I ran with them people. You know, we was working. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so I say that to say, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm from East St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? So the gangbangers was in the house, dog, and I ain't. So this was crazy. So maybe about, Flocka come out, he doing his sets, and I don't know what song it was, bruh. I can't even remember the song, but it was one of them songs, and it wasn't "Oh Let's Do It." It was another song, bruh. I can't even remember, but it was one of them ones that he had, G, and it excites me. And so next thing you know, he brought probably about 4-5 songs in. So next thing you know, I'm standing on. So the way the venue was made, it's like the stage was back there. You got the front door that come in from the casino. Then there's a side door that lead to like a back hall of the casino. And then they had like the little counter, where to take the money and you do all the business and security checks and all of that. But that's up higher. And then like where the people be, it was like down. You gotta go down some steps. They had seats around the outside or whatever. You know what I'm saying? With the tables and the seats, booths and tables on the outside. And Jenna Pop was in. So I'm up top and I'm watching the crowd get hyped. They getting hyped. Again, I'ma always say it, because that's where I'm from. I'm from East St. Louis. And I came up in the days of the mono. So it ain't nothing to be, where you from? Bang, bang, east side, bang, bang, north side, bang, bang. Like, that's normal. Where we from is normal. So it was normal. So, but what I'm realizing when I'm looking, I say to myself, half the room blue, half the room red. They done split like the Red Sea. And it ain't like no space. It's like empty. Right down the middle. It's all Bloods on this side. All Crips on this side. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, bruh, I don't know what happened, but it looked like the movie 300. And it looked like somebody was like, this is Sparta. So, and a Crip come from the middle of the crowd through the air with a flying punch. Bah! And when he landed, both sides of the crowd just collided into the middle. Ooh! They throwing, they rumbling. Everybody rumbling. They throwing tables. They throwing chairs. Oh, man, it was going down. So while they rumbling, we scrambling. We trying to get the bread. I'm trying to get the bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the bread and the tickets because at the time, I'm trying to secure the bag. I'm trying to secure my job. I'm trying to make sure that I keep going on these tours, on these trips, So I'm grabbing the bread. I'm stuffing stuff in my pocket. I got on this little sweater with the hood with pockets, so I'm stuffing tickets in the pocket. I'm stuffing bread in. I got some jeans with like 6 pockets, you know what I'm saying? I'm stuffing the jeans in my pockets, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that might have been some nasty work. I ain't gonna lie. Some jeans with 6 pockets. That's nasty work, but look. So I'm stuffing it in my pockets. So now they throwing bottles, tables. So I'm up under the table. We like up under the table. And on the side, up under the counter. But I done pulled a table over to protect us from stuff getting through and people. Me and the chick, we gonna call her Sprinkle. So me and Sprinkle, me and her getting protected. So I'm seeing other workers, they shaking out the side door. They shaking out the side door through the tunnel. These was like the bottle girls and stuff. So they going through the little tunnel. Right through the front door. So then the fight is going on for about 2-3 minutes. So right through the front door, next thing you know, the gang unit come through the door. They vest up, booted up. They got the mask on, G. They got the sticks. Now, I only ever seen this type of stuff on cops. I ain't even finna lie to you, dog. I ain't never on cops, bro. Well, they ain't do this in where I'm from. Like I say, I'm from East St. Louis. They don't do this where I'm from. You know, the fight, they break up, you know, so gang unit, they break up the fight. They start whooping everybody. Now the boys in blue, the blue pride jokers, they coming out with the sticks, they cracking heads. They whooping Bloods, they whooping Crips, they whooping innocent people, they whooping everybody, bro. It's one of the wildest nights I ever had in my life. So once the police maintain the situation, I ain't gonna even lie. You know, I come from up under the table. Me and Sparkle, we get with all our people. You know what I'm saying? Situation maintained, club cleared out. Flocka ain't never finished performing, you know, that show. I mean, it was a success, you know, everybody made a bag. We made profit and stuff, but bro, I promise you, it was one of the wildest nights. It was definitely one of the wildest nights of my life, man. It was crazy, just overstimulated, dog. The lights, you know what I'm saying? Then the concerts, the cameras, you know, I'm seeing movie stars and stuff. Man. And then Suge Knight, she talking about go, make him pay. Man, when last time y'all know somebody made Suge Knight pay for something? Man, make Suge Knight pay, especially get in the club. You show find me somebody make Suge Knight pay to get in the club, dog. Then I'm thinking, okay, that's the end of that, you know what I'm saying? And then I see this big Bloods and Crips, this is Sparta, 300 Troy ass fight. I'm like, man, definitely one of the most memorable nights of my life. Lesson learned? I don't know. What was the lesson to this story? Let me see. What was the lesson to this story? Oh, sometimes you got to know who you can mess with and who you can't mess with. You know what I'm saying? Was me getting on for $1,500 that wasn't even mine? Worth it? Nah. I wasn't doing that. So Suge Knight snuck in the club. And that's the story about how Sprinkles almost got me beat up in the club. And then, matter of fact, so a couple months ago, I was thinking about this. So I looked her up on the gram and I hit her up and I said, hey. And I asked her, did she remember that? And she was like, yeah, one of the funniest nights of my life. And I'm like, yeah, it was a wild night, man. And so, yeah, man, that's a story about how Sprinkles almost tried to get me punched on by Suge Knight. And then I seen the Bloods and Crips fight, you know. So the moral of the story, hey, man, know your surroundings, man. Know where you at. Protect yourself at all times. Your antennas might be up, but you got to stay aware. You got to stay on point, you know. And that's that. That's my story.